Superstar KO.
EA Sports, within the game. Now that's what you call good football.
Should I go put my Packers jersey on? Still don't know what this is. What is this?
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Trey Mo, and welcome to Superstar KO. All right, let's get it in. Want to play by yourself? Hit 1v1. You and a buddy? Hit 2v2. Or if you're really trying to squad up, hit that 3v3, and let's get it popping.
Superstar KO is a quick way to play with your favorite stars. Pick a team and superstars. Score a touchdown from your own 25. No kicking. Tug of war breaks ties. Win to earn another superstar. Win 4 and become undefeated champs. NFL KO is a way to play with NFL teams. KO rules. Pick up a team. Pick up your rules. Score a touchdown. Infinite. Infinite is a never-ending way to play with your favorite stars. Pick a team and superstars. Score a touchdown. Never stopping. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna try it. I don't know what the hell this is.
All right, next up, let's get your team, player.
Sure.
This is our time. This is
The
our time right here.
fundamentals.
Okay. Picking on
All right,
this.
y'all, let's stack your lineup with some X factors.
Let's go. Turn it up, baby.
You can
Turn
count
it
on
up.
big
Let's go.
plays coming from Devontae. Opponents can vouch for this.
Let's go with that. Yes.
They can't
Don't let the
stop me
size
out
of the
here.
receiver have you think it's automatic. Tyrann Mathieu disagrees.
I gotta pick another defense. Oh, hell yeah, I gotta go with Clue, man. Oh, Bosa. Oh, yeah, I have to pick Bosa.
Come on now. Let's
Oh,
go.
lineman, guess who's coming to play? Joey Bosa. You can't take plays off against him. Let's go, fundamentals. Fundamentals.
So, who do I play as? And is this against the computer? Joey Bosa's neck is bigger than his head.
You can't convert, no problem. Just stop your opponent and settle the score with tug of war. I'll be watching.
Okay, so I am playing in person. Kind of
It's the
figured as
first
much.
play of the game.
I
Are you
have
gonna
Carson
play it safe
Wentz?
Or take a big risk to see if you catch the defense off guard. Back to pass. Gets it to Adams on the sling. You gotta make it tougher on them than that, D. First and 10. He'll throw it. Moving to, if you're gonna run, you gotta have a plan. He didn't, and he's down.
True. I've never played with
Positive
Carson
plays
Wentz
only.
before.
Come on. You know the philosophy. Don't make
No, we
it
got
easy
Gurley?
for him. Start the drive with Gurley. And he's got some yards before he's tackled. Solid run.
14 yards.
Looking to throw on 3rd and long. Rolling to his right. Good effort, son. But you gotta get those feet down.
I'm pretty sure his feet were down. There's... No.
You got one more chance. You're in the... 4th and long. Fundamentals looking to throw. And he comes back with one. Complete. Great job on that tackle. He got close, but he wasn't getting the first.
I'm pretty sure his feet were down.
You control your own fate right now. If you end up not liking the outcome, that's all on you. Here's Mahomes. 1st and 10. Forcing the ball into double coverage. It's intercepted. Watch out. It's
Intercepted. Oh, come on. Come, dude. What'd you think was gonna happen? You had Joey Bosa in your face and you fucking threw a Hail Mary? Come on.
It's the record breakers versus the fundamentals.
That better count as a win. So does my quarterback change at all, or... Look at this dude using like purples and blues. I'm just being common about this. Assuming the purples are elites.
Welcome to Superstar KO. I'll get you up to speed.
Take it easy on
you
me
get
now.
one series to score and one to close the door. If your defense can't cope, you'll pick up that tug-of-war rope.
I've never played this except for 3 throws and a run and an interception.
Let the game begin. Somebody's getting KO'd, and we'll find out shortly. 1st and 10. Back to pass. He's gonna find Devontae Adams open on the right side. Complete. He gets a gain on the play, but Matthew Judon stops him before things get worse. Out to midfield on a beautiful game. Let's do that again. They'll throw from the 50. Wide open to Devontae Adams. Yo, defense, are y'all gonna... And he is into the end zone for a fundamentals touchdown.
You already know I know what's up.
They'll give it to the... He'll get in the end zone. That gives them an 8-point lead. How you start this drive is important, but how you end, that will be the story of the game. First run, Saquon Barkley, stuffed behind the line by Joey Bosa.
Joey motherfucking Bosa.
This ain't winning football on display right now. Try something different on second. On second down, here's Jackson. And his first hookup with Michael Thomas. Thomas barreling ahead. Michael Thomas! Big games on first downs just gives all types of confidence to a team. Y'all might be in trouble over there. Barkley gets the first down. Stopped after a couple by Big Bear Joey Bosa. Keep searching that playbook, because there has to be something in there that can work better than this. On second down, here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. The fundamentals have the secondary loaded up, trying to dictate where the ball is going. Lamar Jackson throwing on third. Rolling right. He's off to the races. It's a foot race. And Jackson sliding for the first down. All right, be ready to capitalize. The defense may be over-aggressive, so use that against them. From the red zone, Jackson. Hauled in by Mike Thomas. Oh, a shoestring tackle. Keeps him out, down at the 1. Safeties can cheat up down here because the back of the end zone is like an extra defender. You gotta watch that. Going with Barkley. Saquon Barkley getting it in. Touchdown, record breakers. They'll look to throw into a crowd of defenders, and that one is picked off. Finding a path through the defense, the 40, the 30, past the 20, 10. Taking the win, it's the fundamentals.
Good game.
So you just won your first game of Superstar KO. And now for the best part about winning, go choose another X Factor.
I guess I'm gonna have to go with Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson scrambles up defenses. We're talking all-time great. Aaron Rodgers. He makes it look easy, too.
Can't get enough of
It's
John
GMP
Wick.
against the fundamentals.
It's glorious.
The best in the series is coming home. John Wick Chapter 4, rated R, now on digital.
John Wick 4. Someone stole his raccoon. I think you have an issue with your mic. It's pretty loud.
You've got yourself a pair of wins, but from here on out, the real fun begins. Round 3's about to go down. First possession of Superstar KO's about to start, and the crowd is ready for action. I believe we all are ready. Now Rodgers, now he'll move out the pocket, going real big, real fast, but it's incomplete. It's second down now, and you don't want that same result from your first down call. Find something that works. Throwing again on second down is Rodgers. Sliding right. And his throw here is gonna be. What are you thinking? Third time is the charm? Could be. Let's see. Rodgers is throwing on third. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. And that play goes nowhere. Incomplete pass.
He was wide open, boy. Wide open. You had him. You had him.
It wasn't me. It's Rodgers throwing the ball.
Had me beat. You're the one controlling him. You had him.
And it's Hunter who tracks him down.
Oops. Wrong play.
Look at it this way. You got 2 plays to get 5 yards. Easy, right?
Oh, you can't audible in this game?
It's... I don't know. I can't even figure it out.
First carry for Todd Gurley. Defense got
You can't switch guys' routes, mid-play, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Everything's spoken for you, apparently. They give you 3 coaches. They all got their own schemes.
This is my 3rd game. The first one, I got an interception, and the dude just left. So,
down. No time to clown. Get out there.
Now it's fun. It's fun. So don't let it. I find it real fun.
And it seems like it,
Coach
except
Madden looking to the
when I
air
got
on 4th and
Wentz
short.
for quarterback on the first one.
Oh, you got.
Balled in by Devontae
No,
Adams.
well, no. From what they give you like random people to pick, and the quarterbacks that I've gotten, Wentz is always there. Hurts, Prescott, and those. But I always choose Mike Vrabel because I like the Maryland eye offense that he runs in this game, which he doesn't run in real life because it's two fullbacks and a halfback, and it's really hard to stop, but that's really old school. And there's Madden. I don't know what he runs. He runs a terrible defense and offense. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I picked. Madden. I picked Madden, Adams, Bosa, and somebody else at the beginning. But then I unlocked Lamar, but then it gave me the chance for Rodgers. So I took Rodgers.
Dropping downfield.
Yeah,
And then I picked a quarterback for no reason. I could have got Travis Kelce and then got Rodgers the next game.
Yeah, no, it's all about the scheme, whatever, and you have no idea. You have no idea who your players that they give you are going to be, which is annoying. Because you're not going to take Lamar Jackson if you already have what's his face from the Eagles, because he can run too. So I don't know. It's
and so there's no kicking whatsoever. It's always a 2-point conversion.
No, yeah, no. There's no kicking, and you are going for 2 points here.
Yeah, well, I noticed that in my first game, but I just
and then I get the ball back, and if I score and I tie you, then you got it there. So I got to score. I got to get 2 points, and then it goes to what's called a tug of war. And the yards you gain on each play minuses where I start from, and you get 5 plays.
Okay. I like when they said tug of war, I was like literally thinking button mashing tug of war. I was like, are you shitting me?
It's like where, yeah, like if say I run the ball 80 yards, then you start from way back there, and then if I stop you, I start from right where I started, or whatever.
I'm declining that.
So yeah, it's fun. They need to correct a couple of things, but it's still fun.
Yeah, because so like I said, the first one, I went down and scored, and then dude tried doing a Hail Mary as he had Bosa in his fucking face, and I got an interception. And then the second game, dude went, to the 2-point conversion, he scored, and then I intercepted or ran it back and won that one. And then this is my third one.
Yeah, from what I see, you can only go 6 times, because after I get 6 guys and win, you just start over again. So I don't know what that's worth.
So you gotta pick new guys?
No, you just start all over and you just keep leveling up.
Okay.
So like what we're doing now, you're in this run, you can only get 6 guys. Once you hit that 6th guy, and if you're on your 6th guy now and you win this game, then you'll start back to 0, but you level up.
On second down, it's tough.
Gotcha.
Stuff behind the line.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I didn't know what rare and shit meant at the beginning. I was thinking, like, if you pick one rare, maybe you only get to pick one guy. So I just picked, like, all common guys except for Joey Bosa.
Yeah, there's, like, it says on them, some guys it says rare, some it says very rare, and I can tell you that when I see those guys that are very rare, it's opposite of what they say in the game. I mean, it's...
Throwing on third. Rolling to Lamar Jackson. Dropping downfield.
And did you pick these outfits?
No, they just pick stuff for you. Usually it's it's the red stuff or the blue stuff or the gold stuff.
Okay.
That's all I've ever seen.
Gotcha.
Lamar Jackson looking for a 1st and 10. Rolling. Lamar Jackson dropping downfield. Jackson says, "Pardon me, defense."
But you can play just like this, like we're doing now, the same rules, but pick an actual team too. You can also do that.
Oh, you just mean regular head-to-head, or are you talking about this?
Yeah,
this
yeah.
game
I mean, like I can be the Browns. You can be whatever team you like, and we do the same thing here. And you're not picking, these super.
Okay, so that's the other mode that I
It's just-
switched over to. That I was
And
because I was reading it.
It's the same rules. Yeah, it's the same rules.
Gotcha.
And that says something about in the thing about going to the Super Bowl, which I assume is the same thing as this. Like, if you win 6 times in a row, or not 6 times, but you win 3 or 4 times in a row in this, it just cancels out and you start over again. So, I don't know. It's fun, though.
This time Jackson's gonna throw it.
Oh.
Just too far out the back of the end zone. And they did
Yeah, dude. Earlier I caught one. I'm pretty sure my toes were in
I
bounds.
just heaved it up.
Yeah,
I just heaved it up.
No, I know. But earlier I threw one, and I'm pretty sure my Adams was in bounds, and it's like should have kept your feet in 4th down. I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure his fucking feet were down, so I pressed pause to challenge it, and
Might even
no
run
such
the
luck.
same play.
I was like,
Don't
okay.
lose confidence because of an incompletion. On 2nd down, it's Chubb.
Yeah, the only thing is I find annoying about this is
Nick Chubb taking
if
the lead
you
for
keep
6.
winning, you have no time to go take a piss, nothing like that. You just gotta keep playing.
I noticed
you
that
can't
too.
call time.
Because when I jumped in
You
with
can't
you,
call time.
I ran and grabbed a beer.
You can't call timeout. You can't call timeout. You can't do anything. You just have to keep playing until you decide to stop.
Yeah, because right after I won that game, I fucking jumped out, and I was like, I ran and grabbed a beer real quick.
Well, this is for the tie. So we'll see what happens here.
It appears they're gonna throw for it.
They're all wide open. Get it.
This is
All right. Overtime. Here we go.
I'm actually glad this happened. I want to see how this works.
We're tied at 8 apiece.
Yeah, it's
and set for
you.
tug of war.
Well, whoever gets the ball first, you get one play, I get one play, and it goes back and
Gobbles
forth.
up on one of y'all.
So don't, you want to gain a lot of yards on whatever play you pick.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, shit. They don't give you a whole lot of plays.
Yeah, it's I don't know how they figured this concept out. I don't know.
I was looking for a certain play, and nothing. 19.
Rodgers looking to throw it here at midfield. Now he'll move out the pocket. Gets it to Adams on the sling.
Okay, now so you got X amount of yards, and then I get a shot. I get X, whatever I get, and it just decides. It's a penalty. I don't know what the penalty was.
I don't know. It was my bad.
Yeah, I didn't see what the penalty was. I don't know.
Now
I think it was when you ran into Adams.
sliding right.
Maybe it was roughing the passer or something. I don't know.
Almost
Oh, pick it off.
Instead,
Jeez.
incomplete.
All right, so now I get the ball.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Moving to his right, Lamar Jackson. Dropping downfield.
But when you see where the green, the bright green is on the field, that's the only place you gotta go. You don't gotta go to the end zone. Just get to the bright green.
Okay.
And that's the end of the game. If you can make it there. Like you can see the different color on the screen there. It's about, what, the 10-yard line?
Now Rodgers.
Yeah, but...
Rolling to his right.
And then you just got really, really close to it. So next time you get the ball, you're going to be really, really close to it.
Unless you get 80 yards right here.
Like, just like now, mine's way far away. Mine's the actual end zone.
Now Jackson. Ready to hold, way to light him up and force that
I
ball
didn't catch
free.
it.
That's
Yeah.
incomplete.
So you should be really close to it now.
I don't like this play, but we'll make it work.
Yeah. Basically sneeze your way into the end zone here.
Now Rodgers. And he slings that one incomplete.
Someone got a hand on it.
If you hit that bright green part, game's over. You don't gotta go to the actual end zone. It's a whole tug-of-war thing, whatever they call it. So if you sack me in this bright green part here, game's over.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's trying to make.
I got nothing there.
And just knocked away and incomplete.
He definitely should have ran that one.
Nah, man, I'm not gonna. It doesn't matter. You're 2 inches away from the end zone. And here, see how you're in the green?
Yeah.
Just hike it, game's over. Nothing has to happen. Just hike it, and then boom, done.
Oh, that's
Good
good.
game, brother. Good game.
Yeah,
Good
good game,
game.
bud.
The fundamentals taking
Thanks
that
for
third victory.
giving me some info.
Moving to round 4.
Maybe I'll see you again. You stepping on those thresholds.
What?
Stepping on that threshold.
No, I shouldn't even let you out.
Oh, who we got? Gotta have Alexander. Gotta.
Jair Alexander gonna make sure they earn anything they get through the air.
Jesus Christ, it's slippery in there.
Let's go. The fundamentals versus the record breakers.
Well, stream, we're winning. So that has to count for something, right? Must be doing something right. You didn't even let that guy get away with like 2 penalties.
Because you're racking up those
That
dubs.
third one.
Round 4 of
He's running
Superstar
right into Adams.
KO is next. Coach probably is screaming what I'm about to calmly say. Don't start with a negative play. Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. Somebody was amped up to go. Just couldn't connect on the throw.
What's up, Blast? How you doing? Says you're doing good. Says you're doing good. That's a good thing.
Hey, it's better that it happened on first and not fourth down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Now Rodgers. Now he's forced out the pocket. He's going to go for a big play. Let him in. And he'll go all the way for a record breaker's touchdown. Looking to maybe throw it here. They'll try, and he'll get in. 8-0. You don't need it all in one play, but you do need every single point. Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. Rolling right. And his first hookup with Devontae Adams. And he'll come up short. No gain. I don't know if it was just great defense or poor execution, but that ain't it right there. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Now he'll move out the pocket. He's gonna dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Brought down after some nice yardage. Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. Gets it to Adams on the slant. And he's gonna be taken down, but only after he crosses midfield.
Yeah, they're dude.
Hey, defense! They just stepped foot on your property. You know they heading towards your house. Y'all gonna allow that? Now Rodgers. Throwing left side, and that's a catch. Give him a nice gain on that one. Well done. Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. He's gonna find Devontae Adams open on the right side. Complete. A few more plays like this, and the defense might start pointing fingers. Ha, that's always fun. Now Rodgers. Firing quickly, and that's complete. Going down right at the 17-yard line. Kicking on 4. Ha, not happening. Can't happen. Let that factor into your red zone strategy. Bad connection there. Get some better service and try again. It's 2nd down now, and you don't want that same result from your 1st down call. Find something that works. Now Rodgers. Sliding right. And the fullback makes the catch. And that's a quick stop. Only a short gain. Not the worst case scenario by far, but you could be in a more favorable position though. Anyway, it's 3rd down. Brought to the ground about the 6.
Let's do this. We ain't no joke.
Tests get a little harder once you get inside that 10. It's less room for mistakes. Now Rodgers. Caught by Devontae Adams. A pickup of 3 puts you down at their 3. Now see if you can get 6. Either you're setting up for a big shot or you're scared. Hopefully not the latter. You can't win a KO with fear in your heart. and he fires one incomplete. Too close not to
Really
figure it
didn't try
out.
to catch that ball.
Unless you like losing. Otherwise, it's 3rd and 3. That run got you to the 1. Just protect the ball and pound it in. See that, kids? Work on your fundamentals, and someday you can be scoring touchdowns in Superstar KO. Gonna try and throw for it. Moving to his right. And this is caught. We're tied up. Superstar KO fans, it's all tied, and we're here for tug of war. The field is gonna get smaller every time, so don't get caught too close to your own end zone. Rodgers looking to throw it here at midfield, rolling to his right. Can he get some help out there? Somebody get open for him. Now Rodgers. Wide open to Juju. And your defense, y'all got to do something. Derwin James there for the tackle. Now Rodgers. He's going to air it out. And incomplete. That hit made the ball roam free. Now Rodgers. Rolling right. And his throw is incomplete. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throws to the right, complete. They can't slow him down. And he'll go all the way for a record-breaker's touchdown. Despite the loss, the fundamentals will get back to basics.
Got lucky. Got lucky. How do I quit? Alright, let's play normal game. Where's Leo at? Leo always wanted me to watch this or stream this game. $18,400. Oh, I didn't even know I had to hit advance. Oh well, I had to grab a beer anyway. Riley. Good old Von Miller.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Green Bay Packers.
What's up, Mello?
Ready for football now from sunny Wisconsin. And off we go from Lambeau. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 27 yards there, a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Nope, that was bad.
And this one is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Rodgers going to throw. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Rodgers on target there to Lazard. Touchdown, Packers! Alan Lazard, 40 yards. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
Not too fast. Not bad.
And it's good to make it 7-9 Packers.
Playing some foosball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
Two RBs, one tight end, two wide receivers.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finds the open man, it's Mike Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On first down, it's Herbert. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
I don't know if that was 2
yards. Good enough for a first.
I know
looks like he stopped the line. I think he got it, but I don't see 2 yards on that motherfucker.
I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
From the 50, here's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Five-minute quarters.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert. rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more on that one and another first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He finds his receiver, Watson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Jet sweep. Here's Watson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 5. Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Touchdown! Aaron Jones from 13 yards out. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
I forgot we switched.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
3 wide receivers.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Yeah, we can do that one.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. Herbert throwing again. Finding Williams Williams once more, complete. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Got his man, it's Williams. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. On 2nd and inches, Herbert. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And Watson has it right side. Finding room at midfield. The 20. Oh. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Fields it right around the goal line. And they're going to have very poor field position as he's out of bounds at his 7-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Once more, here's Eckler. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Preston Smith there on the stop.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Caught on the slant. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Herbert now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Up the middle, Jones. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go again to Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands, and on this occasion, he did just that.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Had to give it a shot.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback.
The Charger drive about to get going.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish.
Don't leave. Come on, dude. Just finish it out. That was not me. I did not make that catch. It was just random.
The shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
70 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Dillon. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Rodgers now to throw.
Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Thought I missed it.
Crosby with the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Go get it. 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 I can't push the ball away.
And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their
Throw a Hail Mary.
teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit.
I couldn't get them.
What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But
Throw that Hail Mary.
And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run.
There you go. There you go.
A little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something on the board and not get shut out.
I can't throw them all off.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a 1st down. Gotta love that efficiency.
He's gonna let it fly.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, man. I couldn't get that guy off you fast enough.
Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Dude's just walking in place.
what are you listening to?
Guess he doesn't know.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Tampa. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Come on over here, boy.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, you do have a mic. What's up, bud?
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
No conversation. Sounds good.
That looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Up the gun, Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. There he goes right side. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and into the end zone. It's It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
He said units.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, Fournette. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Brady going to go on 4th down. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4.
Oh, wow.
Must have double-clicked the button, bud.
Start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's a give to Fournette, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. We talk a lot about referees trying to protect quarterbacks, and no question they're going to protect number 12.
And really, truly, around the league, the intent is to protect all quarterbacks. It's just common sense. Those are the guys everyone comes to see play each and every week, and that call was pretty easy.
Brady gives this to White, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They keep it on the ground. White again. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. A handoff to Fournette. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
And we tend to give those running backs and the slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now on 1st down. Flush to his right. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Ooh, cleat right in the butt. That's not good.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette.
Oh,
and
man.
He's going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Succop's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Taking it about the 1.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around. The 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it.
My ass. What the fuck are you talking about?
But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
What the fuck? Can't even challenge this shit? That's bullshit.
It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Now Leonard Fournette. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Brady now to throw. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
On 4th down, Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White from 6 yards away. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Succop. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Now Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st down, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. That's complete right side to Lazard. And not much happening there. He's taken down.
Oh, my God.
A late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Dancing to his left. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Wow.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
This is Fournette. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now Brady. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking sideline, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
For this offense on third down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rachaad White, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
Looks like
Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. To throw is Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. This to the sideline and nearly intercepted. Oh, he had that in his grasp. Couldn't get it. Instead, it'll bring up 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Rodgers gotta have this one. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. But now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
On first down, Brady. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Brady going to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
Yeah, a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
That's mine.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Pass complete, Tunyon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
And this one incomplete. And all that remains is 13 seconds.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Now it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. He finds Watson complete.
Motherfucker.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Complete once again to Watson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
This is caught.
Yeah, baby.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa. EA Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Off the play fake, Mariota. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Here's Mariota. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Go for it. It's early. Go for it too.
Fourth down, Mariota. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's Jones again on second down. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Rodgers finding Watson for the Packer first.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Now Rodgers. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over to the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Check 50. Check 50.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers rolling to his right.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Jet sweep. Here's Watson.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Very good.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Oh, kick it. Oh, fucking pass.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
On second down, a run with Patterson.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
First and 10, it's Patterson.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football.
Mariota's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Doing pretty good, Timmy. How you doing?
Straight ahead, Patterson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 27, Mariota.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Mariota. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
On 4th down, Mariota is off, and on comes Atlanta's Younghoe Koo.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will tie us at 3-3. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers.
And Lazard's got it again. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Yeah, definitely.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, a combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Being chased out left. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing is Rodgers. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And he will not be able to get the first, as he can get this only down to the 5. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Good kneel or catch it.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, going back to Patterson. We'll get this to about the 38.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From the 38, Mariota. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Give to Patterson, running to the right. And not able to break away this time, as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. With Sean Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Mariota. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Now a first down carry by Jones. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards. Good for a Packer first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw into the hands of Cobb. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Dillon on the counter. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, they'll try the jet sweep here with Lazard. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Rodgers to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off the...
Come on, man. Just play it out. Could have got a fucking interception like I did. Alright, y'all. That's it for me tonight. I'll have a good one. Alright, that's pretty much what it is.